After contracting COVID-19, fighting for his life, and undergoing a lung transplant, Zach Lloyd is now back home and in the final steps of his recovery.
So happy to hear that. WATE 6 On Your Side reporter Kristen Gallant shares how his church community has really rallied behind him through this difficult time.
Zach Lloyd is a pastor at LaFollette Baptist Church. He says he's grateful to be alive and for the support he's had throughout this long battle with COVID-19. But words can't express the gratitude he has for his church community after they gave him the gift he never saw coming. After 7 months spent in the hospital and recovering from a lung transplant, Zach Lloyd is now back home in Campbell County.
I came home May the 11th. And I've had to go back to Vanderbilt quite a bit since, just for some checkups and some different procedures and stuff, but everything's going well.
In the middle of his battle with COVID-19, he didn't think that would be the case.
We didn't know for sure if we were going to make it.
But it was his faith that kept him going.
But I just have a peace and comfort of knowing that God's going to see us through this, and whether something happens on the bad side or whether something happens on the good side, I was like, God's good either way.
His faith is what led him to speak about his journey at the Southern Baptist Convention in Nashville.
I was blown away by that. And again, I think this is just God moving in ways that I can't explain.
He thought it was a blessing for them to ask him to speak, but an even bigger blessing was revealed at the convention.
Our medical expenses there at Vanderbilt, paying those, and then they helped they gave our family a donation of things to help pay back some of the stuff that we had used for out-of-cost expense.
Churches across the country were helping the Lloyd family by raising their own money to help pay for their mortgage and other expenses during the hard times.
I know our medical bills was well into the millions of dollars.
Lloyd says it's an overwhelming donation to his family that he's grateful for after such a medically and financially hard year. Lloyd is back home pastoring at LaFollette Baptist Church. He still has to go to rehabilitation, but he's able to do that here in East Tennessee.
Oh, so many blessings all around. And Lloyd tells us the first things he wanted to do when he got back home, see his son play baseball and eat some pizza, Bo. Love it.